What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And in today's video, we're going to be hopping into the newest Extreme EZA area for the GT VEGETA. So this one recently just came out. I haven't had a chance to obviously do it yet. I wanted to kind of get it on video. So let's kind of hop in here, put a team together, and see what all we're going to need to do in order to get this one done. So I think this one was, it was just GT units is what you needed. So they're giving you the Tech GT Goku as like your leader. He does lead GT Heroes, so he might be a good option for us to use. I don't think that there is, honestly, I don't think that there is a better leader than him. That's physical type. That's just Shadow Dragon, which not a lot of them are on Shadow Dragon, I believe. If we go to Shadow Dragon Saga, I mean, there is, but then if you go to like Super Class, it's very limited here on who you can use. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could bring like a team like this, which wouldn't be terrible. I mean, could do that. I mean, yeah, because everybody else is on GT Heroes. This one's not on GT Heroes, unfortunately. He's on GT Bosses, so he wouldn't get any kind of boost. Or if we just kind of see what else we have here. Yeah, I mean, our options are kind of like very, very, very limited to what we can use. So I think we will just, I think we'll probably just do this, and we'll just bring the units that were actually on the Shadow Dragon Saga, and then just see how well they'll do. I mean, I don't think it's going to be too terrible. Everybody else is still going to be getting a leader skill boost because they are still all on GT Hero. The only one that's not on GT Hero is the obvious Nova Shenron here. So he won't get the boost, unfortunately, from the Goku, but he is kind of still supporting himself. So I think even with that, I think the 120 that we're still going to get from here is still going to be better than nothing, personally. So let's kind of hop through here. I mean, a lot of these units are very, 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 very old. So a lot of them are probably not gonna be too good here. Yeah, like 460k, like that's that's kind of pitiful. Like, yeah, I think we may have to just swap back over. We're gonna swap over to some units that are actually like easy aid and stuff, because yeah, this is like not enough damage that we're gonna be doing. I feel like this, the 77% from like having the Gokus around will probably be better, because like, as unfortunate as it is, a lot of these units they're still missing an easy A. And I mean, we'll probably get them all eventually. I don't know when, but I feel like maybe the next time we have a GT celebration of some kind, we might get a couple easy A's for these units. But I think it might still be a while before we actually get to that. So we may as well, let's swap teams a little bit. Let's see if the other teams might be able to do a little bit better than what this one had. It's kind of unfortunate, but at least it was only on like Z Heart, so we didn't really have to worry about that too much. So let's see, if we pick this Goku and we just go to the super side here, I guess we could just bring you're easy 8, so we'll bring you. See, that's the thing, is like a lot of these units aren't easy 8, so it's like, who do you bring? You know what I mean? I guess we could just do it like this, maybe, because everybody else is just not really that good. Like the options that we have here are just not very, very good. So hopefully a lot of these units do end up getting easy A's. There are other units like the AGL Pan. I mean, she is like the 50% support unit, so maybe one of these days that she'll get her easy A, and maybe they'll bring the banner back at some point. But that's a big maybe, because it hasn't been back in almost, what, 2 years, I want to say. So it's like, who knows when it's even going to come back at this point. So I guess we'll just keep holding on to the dream and hoping that one day it will be back. But until it does come back, you know, we're just patiently waiting. And even myself, like personally, there's still some units that I have them all rainbowed already, but I do want to kind of pick up their SSR cards just so I can have them all, because I like collecting them. And especially with these units, like they never come back anyway, so may as well get them now while we can, because otherwise yeah, they're gonna be gone for who knows how long. If they've already been gone 2 years, I can only imagine how long it's going to take for them to actually make another comeback after they do come back. So, I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, this GT VEGETA, his easy A, I mean, obviously it's super simple. You just have to run these. I believe it is, I think it's 5 times. I think it's 5 times per side, unless you get lucky and you get like the question mark. And if you do end up getting like one of the question marks, then that saves you on an extra run. So that's kind of what I'm hoping that I can get a couple of those little question marks. But we haven't. Well, I mean, we did actually end up getting one so far, so that did save us on an extra run here and there. But we'll see if when we swap over to the other side, if we get lucky enough to where maybe we can get like 1 or 2 in a row. Because I've had that happen before. I mean, I've had like some runs where they were tremendously quicker just because of those question mark stages popping up. And I really do like the fact that they did change up the easy A areas. And they made it a little bit easier for us to just kind of go down the path instead of having to like go left or go right, because that really was, I mean, that was kind of like the Dokkan of old, and that was like one of the old, you know, like one of their older ones that they made us do. So I'm glad that they finally like revamped it and made it a lot easier. Hopefully they'll continue to do that. Yeah, I think we just got to do one more run on this side and then swap over to the other side. But I really hope that they just keep improving a lot of these modes, and kind of like streamline a lot of them, because they did have a lot of like back in the day. I mean, some of those stages, especially like the Super Strike stages, oh my god, some of those were like labyrinths that you had to like fight for your life to get through just in order to do them. I'm thinking, I think it was PyCon is coming to mind. I mean, he had like a ridiculously long one and had like so many different paths that you could go down. So I hope that they never actually do that again, because that really was like terrible design choice. So hopefully they stay away from that. They never go back to those again, because yeah, like I said, terrible design choices. And I think back in the day, maybe for the amount of content that we had, maybe that was like a way for them to be able to occupy us, I guess would be the best way to say it. It's like occupy us to be like, hey, here's longer stages, so it's going to take you longer to get them done in order to actually complete everything. So maybe that's kind of why they did it, but I don't know. Hopefully they, like I said, hopefully they never do that again. You know what? I want to check something. Who all is on the extreme side here? Because the extreme side might actually do a little bit more damage. What are you? Revenge and Inhuman Deeds. Your Shadow Dragon Saga. Your GT bosses. Is there another GT bosses? I don't think there is another GT bosses in here anywhere, unfortunately. No, that's kind of unfortunate. You're what? Revenge or Inhuman D? I don't think Inhuman Ds. I don't think there's that many. No, there's 4. And what was the other one? Revenge? What do we have on Revenge? I mean, we could build a team with like an extreme team here. So obviously none of them are going to get a leader skill, and unfortunately we got to bring this guy. But I mean, I guess if we ran the extreme side here, we could bring you. And I guess you and you. I mean, we'll give it a shot. I mean, this is going to be a very, very wonky team, obviously, but at least we can give it a try and see how it'll do. Just to kind of give, like, you know, just to kind of give you guys a couple different options in case you don't have, you know, all, like, in case you don't have some of these units. I mean, a lot of them are pretty much just free to play units that you can farm up regardless. But if you don't have them and you need like a different option, maybe this might be one of those. I mean, we're taking some damage. 229k, that's just not a lot. Yeah, we'll probably gonna have to go back to our other team that we had, because I think we'll probably end up we're gonna do more damage with the super team. Oh, 105k. Yeah, I mean, he's got no extra leader skill, unfortunately. Yeah, this is definitely a lot rougher than I thought it would be. Still wanted to at least give it a shot. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Well, none of these guys link up, so that's pretty much as worst as it gets for us. But maybe this Sin will do enough damage to where we don't die. Yeah, I mean, he did a decent amount of damage. Just gotta hope that we can at least just survive these, so we don't have to waste 25 stamina for nothing. But the GT Frieza, he should be getting a EZA soon as well, I want to say. I guess we're just kind of have to be on the lookout for that whenever he finally gets his. Because him and the Cell, they both get EZAs. Oh, we are so close to dying. That's 3.2 mil. I mean, we'll take that, but yeah, I mean, we'll definitely take that. But the unfortunate part of that is he's the only hard hitter, and we were left with 5,000 HP left. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna hop back over to the super side. I'm just gonna finish running through these ones and just kind of get them all done. Like I said, we're just gonna swap back over here to the super side. We'll just bring you as the leader. Actually, I feel like there was somebody else that was a better leader. Was it you? All types, 77? No. I could have sworn that there was a little bit of a better... One of these was a better leader, but I guess maybe I was tripping. I guess not. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, so we're just going to hop back in. Like I said, we're just going to take the team that we had before, just run in here, and I'm just going to get these ones done and get this get this VEGETA EZA'd. I already farmed up another copy of him, so I've already got his super attack 5 ready to go. And as soon as these are done, I'm just going to awaken him and get him ready for whatever other uses I need him for. So hopefully this kind of helped you guys out. Like I said, I wanted to give you guys a couple different options on what you could use, and hopefully it's relatively easy for you. So let me know in the comments down below what team you guys ended up using, and let's see if it was any of the ones that I had kind of created, or if you had something a little bit better. So let me know in the comments below, and if you guys enjoyed the video, consider hitting that like button and consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.